Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. Today I'm going to talk about the Skill Development Center, what we call as SDC. Before I talk about SDC, just a quick brief about AP State Skill Development Corporation. As you know, we had been doing a lot of sessions since more than a year online. So this corporation has been set up by the government of Andhra Pradesh with one single intent or intention. What is that? Now, before I talk about that, let me just tell you a couple of information. We usually hear the statement that there is a lot of absence of job opportunities and the lack of job opportunities in India or even in Andhra Pradesh. So I'm not sure how many of you really believe in that statement that there are actually lack of jobs, because that's not true. The fact is, there are jobs available in various sectors. It's just that either we are not aware of it, or secondly, the most important aspect, we do not have the required skill. So every year we have lakhs of students passing from the various colleges and universities across the state, engineers, graduates, MBAs or MComs. But the issue is only 9 to 12% of these people are getting jobs or they're employable. Now, what do we mean by employability? Employable or employability means these students or these graduates having certain competencies or skills what the companies are looking for. Now, there is a huge gap between what we learn from our academic curriculum and what these organizations have been looking for. So this particular gap is basically what is causing lack of job opportunities like what you perceive, which is actually not the fact. Let me give you an example, all right? So we have certain sectors where there are huge job opportunities, but either we are not aware of it or we haven't built our academic curriculum in a way that we equip these people with these competencies. Say for example, supply chain. Supply chain industry across India has close to 10 to 15 lakh people or 10 to 15 lakh opportunities that 10 to 15 lakh people can be absorbed into that industry. There are various segments within supply chain which can employ lakhs and lakhs of people. Say for example, digital marketing, which has a huge opportunity. There are a lot of big cities which has tapped into digital marketing, but in terms of building a strong competency or skill for graduates, we still are a little behind. So what AP State Skill Development Corporation has done is it has put together something called a foundation course. These foundation courses are meant to fill the gap between what your academic curriculum offers and what the companies are looking for. Now, these trainings have been going on for a very long time. We started the foundation course last year. Prior to that, APSSDC did a lot of campus trainings or campus recruitment trainings. Apart from that, APSSDC has also been conducting a lot of job fairs or job mela, like you call it. So this session is primarily to orient you or to give you information about what these programs are all about, how these programs stand to benefit you, and number three, how you can derive maximum benefit or advantage from these programs to build yourselves into certain skills, certain categories or certain competencies so that it makes you employable. All right. So a quick introduction about what AP State Skill Development Corporation is all about. So let's take a quick look. So the government of Andhra Pradesh has a vision to be among the 3 best states in India by 2022 and to achieve the status of a developed state by 2029. So we are 2017. So by 2022, we want to be the top 3 state. To spearhead the skilling activities at the state level, a separate Department of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Innovation has been set up along with implementing arm, APSSDC or AP State Skill Development Corporation. The main objective of the corporation is to implement a structured and pragmatic solution to skill the workforce in the state of AP and to increase employability and to promote entrepreneurship in sync with industrial growth of the state. Now that's important. Whatever we are learning today has to be relevant for tomorrow. So it has to be future proof. So that's why it has to be in sync with what the industries are looking for. So employability skill centers, the ESCs, basically these are the skill development centers or the ESCs which is meant to impart these trainings. Now ESCs or employability skill centers, these are training centers which are set up by APSSDC in partnership with recognized and reputed colleges in Andhra Pradesh state. The idea is to develop the skill required for the student to get employed, and number two, to enhance the existing skill set of students. All right. Now, why do we need an ESC? These centers will help students equip with skills which are most sought by the employers in a more pragmatic approach. These centers will help improve the overall digital and financial literacy among the student community. Now that you know that we have been talking a lot in terms of digital transaction, in terms of cashless transactions, so these centers are also responsible for imparting training on how to adopt digital payments and digital literacy. These centers will help students interact with experts in different areas. Company-specific training for different MNCs will be conducted for ESC registered students. So basically, if you are registered as a student, you stand to gain not only in terms of training, but also in terms of job opportunities. All right. Let's take a quick look about the ESC distribution across the 13 districts of the state. So in Srikakulam, there are 26 centers, Vijayanagaram 19 centers, Visakhapatnam 38 centers, East Godavari 24, West Godavari 21, Krishna district 25, Guntur 32, Prakasham district 20, Nellore 29, Chittoor 58, that's the highest concentration there, Kadapa 27, Anantapur 24, and Kurnool 35 centers. So these are the number of employability skill centers that has been built across the 13 districts. Now, what is the infrastructure that is expected in these ESCs? So basically, it should have laptop, a minimum of 30. It should have a printer so that information documents can be printed. It should have LED projector as well as the screens. The 50 tablets so that it can be used as a portable computing device, plus one solar UPS for uninterrupted power supply. So all these ESCs are equipped with these infrastructure so that training can go on without any kind of interruption. Now let's take a look at what kind of trainings will be conducted in these ESCs. The first one is the core skill, like your communication skill, etiquette, presentation skills, etc. Then you have the modular skills, which are basically in sync with your academic stream. And then we have the foundation courses, which was introduced recently, which are now introduced as a part of academic curriculum under CBCS pattern as per APSSDC. What is APSSDC? It's Andhra Pradesh, it's a higher education council, AP State Council of Higher Education. Reforms in UG sector, that is undergraduate sector, will also be trained through ESCs. So these foundation courses are designed and created keeping in mind what the industries are looking for, so that it fills the gap between what your academic curriculum does not provide versus what the organizations are looking for. Say for example, certain aspects of leadership skills. You don't get to learn these in your academic curriculum of your graduation. But when you go for an interview, companies do ask questions on leadership capabilities. Say for example, presentation skills. Say for example, effective resume writing or effective business writing. And the most important aspect, communication skills. So these courses are designed keeping in mind what the industries are looking for. So we have the depiction of the training module in this particular infographic, where it talks about the core skill, it talks about the foundation course on the left, core skill in the middle, and the modular skills, for example, the ERP, Java, like for example, if I have to talk about IT and ITES, so we have cybersecurity, PHP, Tally, so all these domains, regardless if it's IT or finance and accounts, we do have the capability of delivering trainings which is in sync with the industry requirement. Now these are the list of foundation courses. These foundation courses will be delivered for first and second year. These are human values and professional ethics, environmental studies, information and communication technology, where you will learn about fundamentals of computers, MS Office, all these aspects, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, communication and soft skill. Now, what do we mean by soft skill? Soft skill is basically the behavioral aspect. Do you know how to speak to people? When you go for an interview, things that you should do or you should not do. How you should dress up when you go for an interview. When you work with people, what are the things that you need to keep in mind? When you're speaking to people, how your eye contact should be. So these are behavioral aspects and soft skills which is also a part of the foundation course. All right. Then we have the analytical skills. Here you will learn about the aptitude. We have dedicated trainers who are going to train you on aptitude, quantitative aptitude, reasoning, so on and so forth. Then you have the entrepreneurship skills. Entrepreneurship skill, basically people who want to start something on their own. They don't want to work for an organization. They want to start their own business. What are the things that you need to begin with? Understanding how a business works, understanding documentation, how tax works, all these aspects will be taken care of. And then we have the leadership skills. So let's take a look at the entire list again. So human values and professional ethics, environmental studies, information and communication technology, communication and soft skills, analytical skills, entrepreneurship skills, and leadership education. Now the technical courses which will follow. Now this takes care of your finance and accounts, those who are MCom, BCom, MBA finance. It caters to them as well as IT and ITES aspiring students. Tally and financial accounting packages, sorry, digital marketing, Java and Selenium, testing tools, financial packages, web technologies with Java, hardware and networking, and supply chain management. So we do have a training that's going on in supply chain management already. So these are the things that you learn in terms of your domain skills or technical areas. Now what will be the mode of the training? The training mode is blended. So we have live online classes that you get to see like what you're doing now. You will get to see these programs on MANATV AP as well as the YouTube channel of MANATV AMARAVATI. So live online classes, students will listen, understand and interact with our expert training team and get the doubts clarified if any. Hands-on training for majority of the modules, hands-on training will be conducted by providing laptops in ESC laboratory, as well as we have the offline classes. Offline classes are basically your classroom sessions. These classroom sessions will be provided whenever required, especially during the campus drives. So when you move into the final year, the mode of the training shifts a little bit. So you finish the foundation course in first year and second year. But when you go to final year, you will also be put through company-specific trainings. For example, if TCS is hiring, they have a set pattern and set parameters the way they assess. The same applies for Capgemini or Wipro or Infosys or Mphasis. You name whatever company, they have a specific pattern of selection. So all of them do have written assessment, but the question pattern changes. For example, TCS has one specific area on written assessment dedicated for email writing. So you need to be an effective email writer. For example, Capgemini has passage comprehension. Capgemini also has essay writing. A lot of students fail in essay writing. So these are the aspects you will learn in your final year through the classroom sessions, which will be CRT sessions. All right. Now here are the training details. The core skill modules will start from the first semester onwards. Modular skill training will usually start from second semester. Foundation course will be incorporated in academic schedule as per the university schedule, and comprehensive placement training will be conducted for the final year students as well. So when you move to final year, you will have a very intensive CRT trainings. Assessment, yes, we need to have an assessment in place to ensure knowledge retention. Assessment will be made available after every module. Performance will be constantly monitored by ESC team and feedback will be provided. And counseling team will work with students based on student performance feedback. Now how the placement works. APSSDC has collaborated with few industry associations and also some multinational companies like TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, etc. to provide employment opportunities for the student of ESC registered students. Frequent job fairs will be conducted across all the constituencies in the state for the benefit of the final year students. So you need to be registered with APSSDC in order to get these opportunities. I'll tell you how to register. So these are some of the names of the multinational companies we have: TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, Mphasis, Computer Associate or CA, CSC, IBM, Virtusa, NTT, Infosys, and many more. So that's not all, there are a lot of other companies as well. Now, how do we register? Here comes the important part. College should encourage and ensure every student registers for EAC programs. One-time registration fee of 200 rupees is what APSSDC charges for final year students. Now, in case if you fall into certain category, for example, the government mandates certain category of student to be exempted for any fee. For example, SC, ST and minority students are exempted from paying registration fee. Here is the link. I would request you to take this down: jobskills.apssdc.in. Once you open that link, go to SDC student registration and you need to register yourself. Once you register, your details will be stored in the database of APSSDC so that they are aware that you are eligible for training as well as placement drives. Every registered student is expected to subscribe the Facebook, YouTube pages of APSSDC to get updates about all training and placement related activities. If you subscribe to these channels, say for example the YouTube channel where this program is getting telecasted right now, MANATV AMARAVATI. So all these trainings that you see, the online training that we were speaking about, so this program gets telecasted live every day and it reaches lakhs and lakhs of students every day. So you need to subscribe. Why should you subscribe? In case if you miss any particular program or any particular class, you will get a notification what has been uploaded so that you can go back and always you can go through the same training at home. So until and unless you subscribe, you will not get that information. Secondly, it's also important that you subscribe to the Facebook page of APSSDC. I'm going to give you the page link as well. That's important because that's the area, that's a platform where you get all the updates about the future programs as well as job drives, what kind of placement drives happening in which city, what is the eligibility criteria, what is the registration formality you need to take care of. All these information will also be put up on the Facebook page. So once you see the YouTube link as well as the Facebook link, please do subscribe. All right. Now moving on, the timings of the live online classes, the duration is 2 hours. The timing will be of course finalized and minimum of 80% attendance is mandatory for every registered student. If you do not meet that criteria of attendance, obviously you will not be eligible for the placement drives. Now in terms of campus recruitment training, you will be trained on aptitude training, group discussion, interview skills. Offline and company specific trainings will be conducted few days before campus drive is organized. In your area, in case if there are 3 different companies coming in a span of within 1 month, so you will have 3 different trainings. So all these companies which is coming through APSSDC, training will be provided for the same. Now job mailers, now this is the area which you need to pay attention to. APSSDC is currently organizing 4 job mailer every week in every district to create employment opportunities throughout the state. Every college should motivate their students to attend job mailers. So far, APSSDC has organized 66 job mailers so far during 2017 and 18. So we are just halfway through this year and already 66 job fairs have been conducted and more than 12,000 students have been selected. So what is expected from you in terms of your contribution? We are calling it each one, teach one, where you adopt a particular bundle, you are getting trained and in turn you also pass on the learning to others. So adoption of bundles by ESC student, every ESC registered college should adopt one bundle of their choice in their constituency. Students' team should visit villages to educate families in the bundle in terms of digital and financial literacy. You and I know how Paytm works, you and I know how digital bank or online banking works, but there's still a lot of people who do not understand how it works. So it's our responsibility to take the knowledge to them. Target is to ensure at least one member in every family gets expertise in terms of digital and financial literacy. Students who are active and successful will be awarded with certificates from APSSDC, which will help them during their placement activities. Remember, APSSDC is a government organization. Any recognition that you get in terms of certificate is going to benefit you a lot. All right. So here's a quick snapshot about the companies that has been a part of the job drive across the state. 120 job fairs organized so far. This is the overall figure. 600 plus companies. 1,60,000 plus students have registered with APSSDC already, and 25,000 students have got selected already. So imagine so many people have got jobs in these companies. Now job fairs, this is just a comparative number of 2015-16 when it all started, 16-17 and 17-18. So total of 127 job fairs organized. The number of students selected through these are 28,846. That's a huge number. And number of selected students in multinational companies. I know there are a lot of people who want to work in MNCs, right? So that number is 3,000 plus. Now this is their the YouTube link, the MANATV AMARAVATI /APSSDC. Please do take a look at it. Please do subscribe to this channel so that you stay updated, and it's very important that you subscribe and you like this page of Facebook, APSSDC Skill Development. All right. Now here is some of the press clippings. So it has been getting a lot of attention from across electronic media as well as print media, the contributions of APSSDC as well as how students are getting benefited out of it. And here are the numbers for the districts. So this is 2016 and 17, 129 students placed in Anantapur. All right. So this is the company-wise numbers: TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, and others. If you take a look at Chittoor, we have a total of 2,493 who have been selected. That's a count through job fairs. That's 17 and 18 so far. If you look at 2016-17, it's 2,000 plus. If you look at the MNCs, 315 students have got selected in Chittoor. Here is some press clipping, and then we have East Godavari, where 16-17 we have 123 students and 813 this year. As far as the multinational companies are concerned, 142 are selected. Then we have Guntur district, 2016-17, 925 and 951 this year already out of 4 job fairs. MNC count 215. In Kadapa district, 2016 and 17, 337 have got selected, wherein this year 972 people have got selected. Out of this, multinational is 67. So here are some pictures and press clippings. If you look at Kurnool, 2016 and 17, 1,092. And if you look at this year so far, it's 332. And multinational, such a huge number in Kurnool district, which is, I'm sorry, I lost that slide. Let me go back. So, which is 280 in Kurnool. So, here are some pictures from Kurnool, and here we go Nellore, 2016 and 17, 1884, 1951 so far in Nellore. In Prakasham district, 1,210 in 2016 and 17, 1,337 this year so far. Srikakulam, if you look at 2016 and 17, 1,016, and this year already 1,000, it has crossed 1,000, and MNC count is 103. Vijayanagaram 538 last year, this year 276 already, and MNC count is 196. So you can imagine how many people have got placed. Krishna district 2016 and 17, 892. It has already crossed 500 this year. Visakhapatnam 388 in MNC. West Godavari 2016 and 17, 1,500 plus, and this year it has crossed 900 already. So this is a picture of one of the ESC center. This is one of the centers. So basically the colleges, the infrastructure, the college infrastructure actually becomes an ESC, and there are people who are contributing to it. All right. So I'm going to show you a quick video. This video is going to talk about how students have got benefit from these trainings and how they have got placed, and they are talking about the training programs, the initiative of the state government, as well as the initiative and the contribution of AP State Skill Development Corporation. Let's take a quick look. Here we go. Let's have the video, please.
Sir, namaskaram sir. Memu Nellore Jilla nunchi vachamu. Na peru Sai Kishore. నేను కృష్ణ చైతన్య డిగ్రీ కాలేజీలో డిగ్రీ కంప్లీట్ చేశానండి. మామూలుగా అందరూ ఏమని చెప్పారంటే డిగ్రీ కంప్లీట్ చేసావా నీకు ఇంకా ఉద్యోగాలు రావు, బీటెక్ చేయాలని చెప్పారు. కానీ చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారి గవర్నమెంట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఒక ఆసరా వచ్చింది. డిగ్రీ చదివిన వాళ్ళకు కూడా సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీల్లో ఐటీ ఉద్యోగాలు వస్తాయని తెలిసింది. అది కూడా APSSDC స్థాపించి మమ్మల్ని ఒక ప్రముఖ కంపెనీలు, వరల్డ్లో 3rd ప్లేస్, ఇండియాలో 2nd ప్లేస్, అలాగే ఇన్ఫోసిస్, క్యాప్జెమినై ఇలాంటి పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపెనీల్లో మాకు అవకాశం కల్పించి ఈరోజు మాకు మంచి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ దాంట్లో జాయిన్ చేయించినందుకు చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. అంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటుందండి, దాన్ని విజ్డమ్గా కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి, జ్ఞానం విజ్ఞానం అవ్వాలి. అంటే దానికి APSSDC మాకున్న జ్ఞానాన్ని పర్సనాలిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ కావచ్చు, కమ్యూనికేషన్ కావచ్చు, టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్, యాప్టిట్యూడ్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఇలా అన్నీ ఇచ్చి చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు చాలా మాకు హెల్ప్ చేశారు. మేము ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్తున్నాం సార్, ఈరోజు మేము జాబ్ తెచ్చుకున్నాం కదా, రేపు మేము ఒక కంపెనీ స్థాపించి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లోనే స్థాపించి మీ గవర్నమెంట్లోనే స్థాపించాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. ఒక పెద్ద కంపెనీ, ఐటీ కంపెనీ మేమే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో విజయవాడలో అమరావతి క్యాపిటల్లో మేము స్థాపిస్తామని సగర్వంగా తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు సార్. మేడం కూడా మాకు తిరుపతిలో చాలా హెల్ప్ చేశారు సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నమస్తే సార్, నేను తిరుపతిలో శ్రీ విద్యానికేతన్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్లో చదువుతున్నాను. నాకు క్యాప్జెమినైలో జాబ్ వచ్చింది. దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ APSSDC విత్ యువర్ కైండ్ కోఆపరేషన్ అండ్ సపోర్ట్. I would like to highlight 3 points about APSSDC. They have వాళ్ళు చాలా స్ట్రగుల్, చాలా కష్టపడ్డారు మాకు ట్రైనింగ్ ఇవ్వడానికి. అందులో 3 హైలైట్ పాయింట్స్ వచ్చి, ఒకటి దే కండక్ట్ బేసిక్ క్లాసెస్ అబౌట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ సబ్జెక్ట్, యాప్టిట్యూడ్, రీజనింగ్ అండ్ ఆల్, ఇంగ్లీష్. అది మాకు చాలా హెల్ప్ అయింది. సెకండ్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఈ రోజుల్లో చాలా తక్కువ సార్. అట్ ద వెన్యూ ఆఫ్ క్యాంపస్ జరిగిన చోటే మాకు అట్ ద స్పాట్ 2 ఫ్యాకల్టీని ఇమీడియట్గా తెప్పించి మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ కండక్ట్ చేశారు. దానివల్ల మాకు ఇమీడియట్గా మేము చేస్తున్న తప్పులు తెలిసి we recovered them and we were succeeded in our interviews. Thank you very much sir for giving this opportunity.
Okay ma'am.
Andarki namaskaram. I would like to thank our government heartfully because this is really a hard task for a graduate student to get a job in MNCs like Capgemini, Infosys, TCS. But I would like to thank Chief Minister sir because he is encouraging students, young talent, and he is providing many initiatives like he is giving online trainings freely and no cost. No one will do that. For 10 days we have online training for free, and also some lecturers came to our college and make us believe that we can do anything. We are not just students, we can do anything if we are confident. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. ఒకటని కాదు, చెప్పడానికి చాలా ఉన్నాయి, చెప్పాలంటే టైం కూడా సరిపోదు. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇక్కడే ఒక 200 మంది స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్లో ట్రైనింగ్ వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. కొన్ని వేల మందిని ట్రైన్ చేశారు. ఏమో
సార్, ఐఎమ్ సింధు ఫ్రమ్ నలంద డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్, కృష్ణా జిల్లా. యాక్చువల్లీ కార్పొరేట్ కాలేజెస్కి స్టూడెంట్స్కి చిన్న గ్యాప్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఈ గవర్నమెంట్ వాళ్ళు మాకు ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చి ఆ గ్యాప్ అనేది ఫిల్ చేస్తున్నారు. యాక్చువల్లీ బీఎస్సీ స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఎంఎన్సీస్లో ఆపర్చునిటీ, ఇంటర్వ్యూస్కి వెళ్ళడానికి వీఆర్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ ఎనీ ఆపర్చునిటీ. యాక్చువల్లీ ఎక్కువ బీఎస్సీ స్టూడెంట్స్కి బీపీఓసే వస్తాయి. బట్ చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారి ద్వారా మాకు ఎంఎన్సీస్లో ఐటీ సెక్టార్స్లో జాబ్ అనేది వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ వచ్చింది. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ సచ్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే అమ్మా, గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఓకే అమ్మా, గుడ్, బాగా మాట్లాడారు.
సార్
APSSDC నుంచి జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. నాకు టీసీఎస్ అండ్ క్యాప్జెమిని రెండు మల్టీనేషనల్ కంపెనీస్ లో జాబ్స్ వచ్చాయి. అండ్ APSSDC వాళ్ళు కండక్ట్ చేసిన ఆఫ్లైన్ అండ్ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ చాలా హెల్ప్ఫుల్ గా ఉన్నాయి నాకు. అండ్ నాతో పాటు మా కాలేజ్ లో చాలా మంది ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ స్కిల్స్ ద్వారా జాబ్స్ తెచ్చుకున్నారు. అండ్ ఐ థ్యాంక్ APSSDC.
We have come across with several campus placements through APSSDC, which is the Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation. Through this APSSDC, we have selected 32 members.
Corporation for providing such a great opportunity to us.
So there's a little bit of sound issue there in terms of the volume in the video. So the reason I wanted to show you this video was just to give you a brief about what students are responding to, how they are reacting to the entire initiative, about the programs by APSSDC. As a matter of fact, when APSSDC started these programs with 4 or 5 colleges, the response was pretty amazing, and now the entire training opportunity has spread all across the state. So it's just not few thousands of students who are getting the benefit out of it. It's the entire state. Lakhs and lakhs of students are watching programs online. They're participating in these classroom sessions across the state. I have traveled to a lot of colleges myself. I have so many trainers I'm aware of from APSSDC who have traveled across all the state, and we have been meeting students. And all we understood is the students, that is you, are really interested. You're really keen on learning something new, and we are getting an opportunity to do the same. So please take the maximum benefit out of these programs. You will have trainers coming to your colleges, your constituency very soon, where we will talk about this orientation all over again. And the idea is to bring you closer to employable skills. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.